y'all? It's KT, and today we're going to be talking about the Air Jordan 1 Bred or Air Jordan 1 Band 2016 release. I just so happened to get a pair. We will be reviewing and talking about the various details and what really sets this shoe apart from its 2013 counterpart. So, without further ado, let's get into the review. What's up, y'all? It's KT. Welcome to another episode of Soul Stories. Today we're going to be talking about the Air Jordan 1 Band or Air Jordan 1 Bred 2016 release. It released this year, September 3rd. And I guess I'll just tell you about the history of the shoe. Back in 1985, Michael Jordan used to have to pay a $5,000 fee every time he wore these shoes because of the coloring of the shoe. I don't know what part of the shoe wasn't in regulation, but it just wasn't in regulation. So what I think Nike and Jordan Brand did was in 2009, they decided they wanted to do a promo advertisement kind of campaign for just that titled Imagine If. But what happened was they didn't actually go through with the rollout, and the shoes went out ahead of time to the stores, which they shouldn't have. So the Band 1s ended up in Nike outlets. So the only way you could have got the 2009 Band 1s is from the Nike outlet. The Bred later on released in 2011 in the DMP pack. It also released in 2013 as an OG high, and it also released this year in the 2016. So let's get right into the details. This is the Air Jordan 1 Bred. They brought these back in the same quality of the shattered backboards, and it's way better than the 2013 version, which in my opinion kind of felt like a plastic. These ones have a really buttery leather all around the upper. The toe box is tumbled. Actually, all of the red leather on this shoe is tumbled, and it's very high quality. Now, the only difference between this and the other models of the Bred 1 is this right here. And this is one of the tags that was on the Band 1. Okay, so I say that to say this. A lot of people like to call this the Band 1. Okay, people, this is not the Band 1. This is the Air Jordan 1 Bred, black and red. This is not the Band 1. And the reason why I'm so adamant about making that known is because when you start to label shoes for what they aren't just based on the colorway, you take away from the actual release. Okay, so for instance, the Band 1 had an X painted on the heel, right? And also it had Imagine If on the back of the tongue, as well as the shoebox had Imagine If and the Band X on it. Whereas this shoebox is just a regular Jordan Nike box. It's just a regular sneaker box, right? Nothing special about it. So really, this is just a Bred Air Jordan 1 brought back in the top quality, I would say. It's a very quality shoe, kind of like the 2009. However, the Band 1s from 2009 was way more quality defined than these. So if you are calling these the Band 1s, you are very wrong, because if you're a collector, okay, let's say you're a new collector and you don't really well, I'm gonna say you have a love for the Air Jordan Band, right? It's one of your grails. If somebody was to call this the Band 1, it would take the credit away from what the actual Band 1 was, and probably not make you want to get it. Okay, so what you need to do is, whenever you hear somebody calling these a band, correct them, let them know what's up, because for the OG, sneakerheads and stuff, y'all already understand that there is a value to the older shoes, and we want to keep that history going for the culture. We don't want to ruin the culture by trying to relive what's already happened. So good job, Nike. You really did a good job, Jordan Brand, with this shoe. but I really don't think they should have labeled it the Air Jordan 1 Band. It is the Air Jordan 1 Bred. Now with that being said, they did release the 31s, and the 31s were pretty dope as the Imagine If anti-gravity machines or whatever. And that really served its purpose. So I would call those the bands because it had band on the sole. But these are, like I said, just a regular Air Jordan 1 Bred. They did do a really good job with this leather. They feel amazing on foot. It's very comfortable. It's not like very stiff. I wore these about 5 times and I don't have any creases yet. They fit true to size and everything. So we're gonna get into an on-foot video immediately after this. Appreciate you watching.
Right, shit's talking like they just so fire, bro. How they deep, bro. Nobody wanna tell the truth about themselves. But look,
it's a life chance of showers. Okay, T, that beast. I crank niggas, no keys. That run up like they beef. Track running these streets, but none of y'all can beat me, and none of y'all can see that I'm one of a kind. Cause you hounding pound, but still fly with love me. Okay, terror that G, O and that D, D-U-D-E, and I'm glad to be me. Don't need all of these hoes, don't need none of that weed. Money all I need, so I get this shit like it's free. Niggas just like wintertime, all bark with no leaves. All I'm hearing them brag about is who got the most fleas. Fleas is in them hoes, them blood sucking that pros that stick to him for money, but not cause of his goals. But they still faded, they stunned. I'ma be 100, Red. All I need is a wife and God to keep me running. Race of the fittest, my days cost $250. Low top on them 17s and you only see me with them. KT divided by every nigga that's no flaw. Perfectly me, legally, by law. Hoes rolling the stunner, but I'ma be 100. I ain't got the fortune right now, but when I get